Yo, it's Ali. We're back at it again with another semen retention video. Now today, we're just gonna be yapping about semen retention again because I feel like it's just a lovely topic to talk about, like especially being how sacred the practice is and how disciplinary you have to be to embark on this journey of retaining, of celibacy, of abstinence, of everything. Like, it should be celebrated. We should be talking about this. People will be like, oh, why are you talking about semen retention all the time? Because it's life. Your sexual energy is the highest form of discipline. So why not? So this bird won't shut up. It's like, okay, so you've decided to embark on this journey of retention, semen retention. And you just want people to relate to. I am that guy. Let's talk about semen retention. Okay. Now, with me being on this practice, let's just talk about how the person I was before, right? And how semen retention transformed me. So I was a loser. Well, I always knew I had a gift within me and potential within me, but I never really tapped into it because I was so indoctrinated mentally, spiritually, psychologically. And with that being said, with being indoctrinated, with being in society, programmed by society, you do the things that society also does. You're inevitably going to be doing stuff that you don't want to do, like participating in degenerate acts that the world participates in, which is casual sex, hookup culture, drugs, drinking, partying, all this dumb shit that is just so draining for the soul. And it has strategically been designed this way to keep you in that sleeping slumber state, right? Strategically. They're clever as shit, I know. They're clever as fuck. With you feeling like you've never fitted in, but having forced or having programmed to do these things or embark on these things and think that it's natural or think that it's all there is to life is quite stupid. Very stupid. And okay, for the people who do embrace their authentic self and who do embrace being themselves and all this and still participate in degeneracy, I give you guys respect, right? You're just living the human experience, which I have no problem with. But what I have a problem with is people who don't want to tap into their potential. People who don't want to do specific things that will inevitably get them to a better place. But all that is required to do that is discipline. All that is required to do that is self-control. All that is required to do that is sexual discipline. And for the people who are listening who kind of do relate to that, like, I know, like, you have an inner dialogue. I know that you are in there. I know that I can have a non-surface level conversation with you because I can bring that side out of you because I'm so comfortable within myself. And I think that that's how everybody should be. Everybody should feel or have this comforting vibe or aura to themselves to bring out the shyness or anxiety out of other people. This is how we should be. That's just one way to make the world a better place. Just by having a welcoming vibe on an aura and being authentic, being vulnerably authentically you, can help bring out the authenticity in other people. It's contagious. And so my point in talking about this is because I want you to embody some of the traits that I embody, but just because it will give you a better life. Like, and this ties into semen retention because the more you release, the less you become, right? Semen is information. Semen is DNA. It is literally you. And you're releasing it all the time. And with you releasing it all the time, you're not going to have any room or you're not going to have the nutrients, or you're not going to have the information that makes you because you're releasing it, you're splurging it degenerously, countlessly. This is just a non-negotiable for everybody. Everybody should be on semen retention. And that may sound not narcissistic, but that may sound like a cocky thing to say. But I genuinely think everybody should embark or incorporate a period in which they just become completely celibate and not releasing whatsoever. It's a must. It is a must. And I'm not saying this in a way where I'm telling you to feel lack right now. No, you should feel abundant. You should feel great how you are right now. But I'm just saying everybody should be celibate. I look at celibacy or abstinence or celibacy, I look at this shit as a lifestyle, because being the person that I am, being born into this world where people with no talent get rewarded. Why am I beating my meat all the time? Why am I touching myself? This is disgusting, right? But you never really did anything to act on it. You never really did, you never really thought to yourself, I'm gonna stop doing this. No, you didn't do that. And this is why self-control is important, extremely important, because the amount of self-control you have is a direct correlation to how much respect you have for yourself. Being on this earth, it is absolutely universal law to respect yourself, to respect your vessel, respect your spirit, respect your mind and brain, because that's what gives you confidence. The respect, the unconditional respect and love that you have for yourself should be the reason and why you say, no, I don't want to go there, or no, I don't want to hang around these people, or no, I don't want to drink and do whatever degenerate acts that the people in this world participate in. You should be able to say no, because you have a soul. Your soul wants to develop at all times. Your soul wants to develop at all times. Your soul came here for growth. Your soul came here for elevation and evolution. Using the mind and using the soul and using the vessel that we were gifted, bro, you can be so much in this world. And I'm not saying that in a way to where you should aspire to chase outside of yourself. No, I'm not saying that. But just have that moral, have that fire within your spirit. Because if you really think about it, if you never did the things that you were scared to do or you were embarrassed to do, because if you think about it, the valuable things that got you to where you are now required discipline, required hard work, required uncomfortability, required times where you didn't feel like you wanted to do it. Once you ignite your mind, body, and soul, and they're working in unison, then you are living in heaven. Like, I live in a city, but I aspire to eventually move out into more natural places like this. But with that being said, I live in a goddamn city where everybody's brain is just corrupt, right? Everybody's brain is just programmed to act a certain way. And it is absolutely hell to live there. But when I do live there, I'm able to alchemize the energy in that environment. And what I mean by alchemizing is just the transferring of positive to negative or from negative to positive. But I'm alchemizing the negative energy in the environment and translating it to you in a positive way. Like, look at the outcome of how I've alchemized my energy. I've already dealt with the negatives in my environment and I'm basically spoon feeding you. Like, this is the shortcut. Back to what I was saying. You see how all this ties together. You see how all of the things I'm saying ties together. Semen retention, authenticity, purpose. That's all you really need. As a man, at least, those three things will form you into the person that you're meant to be.